Hi students! Welcome to a new video tutorial on word processing. In this lesson, we will see how to use the ruler to format a paragraph. Let us start by looking at the contents of today's lesson. In this video lesson, we will learn how to use the ruler in a Word document to set page margins and define indentation. We will then proceed with a quick test before finishing with a recap. Firstly, let's refresh our memory and recall that for text to be displayed directly under each other, they can be aligned using the Tab key on the keyboard and the indent buttons on the ribbon of the Home tab. Today, we will go one step higher in learning how to position text professionally. Microsoft Word normally displays a ruler around the edge of the document. Using the ruler, you can set page margins. The margins are the blank areas around the text area. The ruler also defines the indentation for your document. Indentation changes the way the paragraph wraps in some way. Normal text starts at the left margin and keeps going until it hits the right margin and then wraps to the next line. Sometimes we may not see a ruler above our page. To make it visible, we need to click on the View tab and then check the box marked the ruler. As said previously, a margin is the main area between the content of a page and the page edges. There are 4 margins on a Microsoft Word page, namely left, right, bottom, and top. On the ruler, the margin is gray, and the part measuring the text area is white. Here is how to change a margin using the ruler. To change the left margin, place the cursor over the left indent until it changes to a double-headed arrow. Drag the margin to the right to make it wider, or left to make it narrower. To change the right margin, place the cursor over the right indent and drag the double-headed arrow to the left to make it wider, or to the right to make it narrower. Similarly, the bottom or the top margins can be adjusted by moving the corresponding indents. The word indent is used to describe the distance or the number of blank spaces used to separate a paragraph from the left or right margins. If we look closer at an indent, say the left indent, we will notice that it is made up of little triangle and box-shaped markers. The first line indent is the indent on the first line of the paragraph, and a hanging indent is one that makes all the lines of a paragraph indented except the first one. Dragging the left indent marker changes the indentation for all lines of a paragraph. As you slide it, the other 2 indent markers move as well. Dragging the first line indent marker changes indentation for only the first line of a paragraph. Dragging the hanging indent marker changes the indentation of all lines except the first one. Now, it is time for a quick test to see how much you have grasped of this lesson. For each question, you will have around 3 seconds to choose the right answer. Question 1. If rulers are not visible, they can be turned on by clicking on A. Insert tab, Illustrations group, Ruler. B. View tab, Show group, Ruler. C. Font tab, Paragraph group, Ruler. The answer is B. It is on the View tab that we can find the Ruler checkbox, which is in the Show group. Question 2. The horizontal ruler at the top of a page is only used for measuring its width. True or false? This is false. The horizontal ruler is also used to set page margins and paragraph indents. Number 3. On the ruler, the text area is white and the margin is A. Blue, B. Black, C. Grey. The answer is C. Margins are indicated on the ruler by grey areas. Question 4. The first line of a paragraph is indented more than the other lines with A. Hanging indent, B. First line indent, C. Left indent. The answer is B. The first line indent is the indent on the first line of the paragraph. Last question. Dragging the right margin to the left makes the text area narrower. True or false? This is true. Dragging the right margin to the left increases the margin and thus decreases the width of the text area. Have you got all the answers correct? I'm sure you have. Let's run over what we have covered in today's lesson. We saw that the ruler, if enabled, is displayed at the top and left of a Word document. The ruler can be used to adjust the margins of a page at the top, bottom, left or right. The ruler can also help in fine-tuning the indentation of a paragraph. The indent of a paragraph can be changed using the corresponding indent marker, the first line indent marker, or the hanging indent marker. The first line indent is the indent on the first line of the paragraph, whereas the hanging indent makes all the lines of a paragraph indented except the first one. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you very much.